welcome to the first ever live Chelsea Facebook question and answer chat. My name's Gigi Salmon and we're coming to you from the home of Chelsea in London, the mighty Stamford Bridge. Now this is all part of a thank you because we now have over 20 million fans on the official Chelsea Facebook page, which is phenomenal and it's growing every day. And as part of the thank you, I have three men here with me that need very little introduction. They are, of course, the Chelsea and Spain trio of Fernando, Torres, Cesar Azpilicueta and Juan. Now, I'm going to be having a chat with them, then I'm going to get into your questions that you've been sending in via the official Chelsea Facebook page. And if you'd like to get involved, then simply put your question in the comment box that's below the video that you're watching now, and I will try and get to it. So I think everything's been said. All there is now left to say is, I hope you enjoy it. Gentlemen, lovely to have you here. Are you looking forward to your live Facebook chat?
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
That's why we are here.
That's why you're here. You all seem very excited. And I think as we're live on Facebook, we've got to start with social media. And Fernando, I have to start with you. It took you a while to get started on all the different platforms. And a question came in from Daniel Giulfraldo, who said, why did you start on social media? I thought you were too busy with your family and your dogs.
Still busy. But especially because in Twitter I saw many followers and more than 1 million fans was following my account, and I just tweet once. So it's just to give thanks to...
That's pretty popular though, isn't it? That's pretty
just
good.
to give thanks to them. It's like, okay, they deserve.
And it's a good way of connecting with your fans. Whatever platform you're using, it's a nice way of them being able to feel like, understand a little bit more about you and your life.
Well, not really this way yet, but they can listen from me, how the things are, not from other people. So they always know the truth and what I think and how the things are going. And they don't have to be worried anymore about what they can read in any other place. It's not my social network.
Now, Juan, you are the grand master of social media. You have a blog on there. People who've never been to London, they now feel they've been to London because everywhere you go, you document it. I mean, you've really grabbed it and run with it, social media.
Well, I think the main reason is because I have no dogs and no kids. So I have time to do it. But it's true. It's true. I think social media is a good way to connect with your fans. Posting photos, writing, texting, and I think it's good for them and good for me as well. Yeah. And as you said, in London, you have a lot of places to go and to put photos.
And again, like Fernando, it's a way of, if there's something to say, you can say it. If you read something somewhere, it doesn't matter because you now have a voice through social media.
It's true. I think it's very important in that way as well, because there are a lot of press, a lot of websites or whatever that they can speak in our voice, but it's not true. So I think it's our official way to speak with the fans.
Cesar, how are you enjoying social media? Do you like using it?
Yeah, I'm enjoying. We started at the same time with Instagram with Fernando.
Did he make you do it, or did you make him do it?
No, I don't know.
I make them.
Oh, you make them both do it?
We had a lot of time in precision, so one evening we said, okay, let's start. But they didn't have the same answer from the fans than him.
Well, recently you did a little video. Can you explain why you did this little video?
Please. I think that needs an explanation. Was I think that one friend from us, he asked me to do it 1 year ago when I came here, and
really?
Yeah. But I didn't want until this year. I said, okay, let's do it. And I think it was a funny video. I know that everyone knows how to spell my name, but I think that the answer from the fans were really good.
Well, you know what the main answer from the fans was?
Yeah.
We're going to call him Dave.
I know.
They said, a couple of people I spoke to said, but I know how to say his name, but he's Dave. And I said, fine. And they said, does he like it? So I have to ask you, do you like being called Dave? Because that seems to be what you're known as with the fans.
Yeah, I like, because I know that it's an effective way to call me, but obviously it's not my name. But I think that now a lot of fans, when I am in the street, they call me Dave. And he's like, okay, it's like a new name for me.
It's a term of affection.
Yeah,
it's a good thing.
Yeah.
Now, you talked about being on Instagram and starting at the same time as Fernando, and you like to put a lot of pictures of yourself on Instagram, which is fine. So there's just a couple I'd like you to explain, if possible. First one for you, Dave, is it's you fully dressed in the hot tub, jacuzzi. Why? Can you explain
because
why you're...
It's the ice bath.
That's the ice bath.
Yeah. No, that day I took the photo because it was his birthday.
It was his birthday?
Yeah, he was in the cold water, even his birthday.
On his birthday?
Yeah, I just wanted to show it.
Top professional.
Good professional in the ice bath, like especially. Now, Fernando, this one for you, this little explanation. So,
wow.
firstly, why take a photo of yourself having your hair cut?
This is my wife's uncle.
Right.
He owns a salon, and always when I go to Spain, he came and he does my hair. So it's just to show everyone the way I go to in Spain when I put my hair. It's not in the salon, it's in the middle of the garden.
I was going to say, does he prefer to cut hair outside?
Yeah, it's much better.
And you feel better outside?
I don't have to go to town, so he comes. It's the best way.
Okay, so now everyone knows how you cut your hair, which is good. Juan, yours is slightly different. It's a telescope.
This one was in New York.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we were with the national team, and we were in a hotel just by the Central Park. And I took that photo from my window. I think everyone had the same photo from his window, but I took it. Yeah,
it's a very nice photo. So you're all busy on Instagram posting photos. Let me ask you a little bit. We are, 5-6 days away from Christmas. Are you ready for Christmas? Have you bought the family's presents?
I'm waiting for Santa comes with the presents.
You're waiting for Santa to come with the presents. What about the presents you're giving? Or is Santa giving you the presents to give to other people?
He brings all the presents. I'm just waiting.
No, that's good that you believe that will happen. Cesar, are you waiting for Santa, or have you done some shopping?
Of course, I'm still waiting. I'm looking forward to the night.
I'm looking forward to Santa. Another conversation I thought I'd be having with you three. Juan, I'm not even going to ask.
It's the same, eh?
I'm not even going to ask. Okay, you're Santa. So if you're Santa, if you could buy a present for each of these two for Christmas, what would it be and why? So let's start with Dave. What does Dave need? And why does Dave need it? and remember, this is a family show as well, but what would you buy for Dave and why?
I don't know. I think it's okay, no? He looks okay.
So he doesn't need clothes?
Not clothes.
Not clothes?
No.
Anything
not watches?
No, nice big watch. Anything he needs to improve or could help him?
I don't know. I really don't know right now. Maybe a book, how to cook.
You don't know how to cook.
Okay, I have a feeling he might give you a book.
That was the first idea that came to my mind.
And for Fernando, is it any easier? Can you cook, Fernando?
I can.
You can cook?
I do.
You can cook? What do you cook?
He never comes home, you see.
Do you never invite him?
I've been once, pizza. He cooked pizza.
You called her for a pizza?
Yeah, I do.
It's not good. Okay, so maybe he needs a cookbook as well.
No, he needs... let me think, I'll tell you later.
Okay, tell me later. Well, let me ask you, it's obviously a busy time for you guys. You've been in this country for a while now. When you first arrived in England, was it really tough to get to grips with the fact that you didn't have a winter break and you had to play a lot of matches?
Well, it was not hard for me at the beginning because I knew and I was ready for that, but after 7 seasons here, especially with the kids, it's hard. Yeah. Because you are not in Christmas Day or New Year Eve or New Year Day, so it's hard to realize that it's going to happen always, but it's part of the football you play in England, so what we can do.
And do you have to be very disciplined on Christmas Day when there's all the food and there's all the chocolate and there's all the sweets, and then you're thinking, I've got a game tomorrow, I've got to play? Are you very disciplined?
Yeah, we can do eat everything the day after. But it's not easy. It's not easy. You have family around and friends, and everyone is eating everything and drinking, having something to drink, for eat, and in the evening again. But you cannot do the same. So, well,
it's tough.
It's tough.
It's tough. I was listening to an interview with Eden Hazard recently, and he said it is really hard to get to grips with the fact that I don't have this break and I'm playing. He said, but I understand how important this time is for the fans, and in this country, how they love coming out on Boxing Day, they love coming out on New Year's Day, and it's part of the culture of this country.
I think so. And for us, when you get used to and you have the season here, just knowing that you don't have break in Christmas time, and you realize how the people enjoy coming to the stadium. And for me, one of the most beautiful days to play is a Boxing Day, because it's full of kids.
Yeah.
It's like a gift for them, so for us it's really nice.
Cesar, do you have family that will come over for Christmas, or just work?
Yeah. They're going to come here to pass the Christmas day, and obviously we are not going to be a lot of days at home because we have a lot of games. So, but the days that they will be at home, they will be with me.
With you and with family. Let me ask you, while I've got the three of you here, how do you feel the season's shaping up so far as we come into Christmas?
Well, I think right now we are in the most important moment in the season for me. Always Christmas time, when you have that amount of games, it's really important to get as much points as you can. So January is going to be important as well, but I think right now we play on Monday. If we win on Monday, we'll be at the top of the table, which is a very good news. Yeah. But it's important to be at the top of the table at the end of the season, not right now.
It's the main time. Fernando, Monday's match, it's massive. Whatever level Chelsea play Arsenal, whether it's under 10s to the first team, it's a huge match.
We know how important it is for us, because as Juan says, we can be at the top of the table, and how important it is for the fans, not just because we can go first, it's because we play against Arsenal, and it's a huge match for all the Arsenal fans, and especially for Chelsea fans. So we were there knowing that we had to win. The draw is not enough. We did this season once in the Cup. We beat them at the Emirates, so we know what we have to do to do it again, and we're training just to prepare the game in the best way, and we're sure that we can do it.
Now, Cesar, I had a question. It was addressed to Dave, and it comes in from Azia Kenneth, who said, how are you able to cope with switching from your normal right back to left back, and are you enjoying it? Has it been difficult to change or not?
No, I'm enjoying, really. I want to play. I think that the left side is the same as in the right side. Obviously, the foot is not the same, and you need to adapt and to adjust some movements, but at the end I think that the defensive work and the offensive work is more or less the same, and I try to improve every day in the training, in every game. I think that when I played my first game as a left back, at first it was a little bit more difficult for me, but now I feel confident.
Now, this is a live Facebook chat for the Facebook fans. I think we should get to some of the questions. There have been so many that have been coming in. Let's start with one from Shannon Shutter. This is to all three of you. Juan, you can go first. How does it feel to play at Stamford Bridge? She says, I bet it's awesome.
Yeah, and I bet he's never been. He has to come.
Yeah.
Because it's a...
Describe the feeling of walking out there.
We can see it right here. We feel so comfortable playing in here. The stadium is really nice. We won very important games this season in here against top teams. So I think when you are playing at home, it's where you always want to play. So he should come because he will enjoy. I'm very sure that he will enjoy, and hopefully he will bring us good luck.
Cesar, I don't know if it's called Dave or Cesar, it's going to be confusing. Do you remember the first time you walked out at Stamford Bridge and played, and how that felt?
Yeah, I remember that my first game was against Wolverhampton in the Capital One Cup. It was a very nice experience. Even my first time that I came into the pitch as a Chelsea player was when the first game against Newcastle, and was the welcome from the fans, and was a feeling that was special. But to play here the first game and we won 6-0, it was really nice.
Fernando, a question from Richard Gregory, who says, before a match, how do you prepare yourself to play well?
Well, I think it depends on the player. Some of the guys, they like to touch the ball in the dressing room before to go out, just to feel the ball, and And Juan used to do that.
Used to do that? You don't do that anymore?
Yeah, I do.
You still do that? Okay.
Yeah.
Normally he does before the game. I do some strength work with the...
Aspi just runs until he gets it.
Just runs.
Sprints. Yeah.
Sprints in like that. That's good. Good warm-up.
It's like I follow a routine. Everyone has his own routine. I have to do my strength work to protect my old injuries, and we don't have too much time really before the game on the dressing. We have a lot of time in the hotel the day before and
to go on Instagram
and in the morning.
Pictures. And,
This is the time to do. This is the only time I really have time. But obviously you have to be focused and not with the social network. But it depends on the game. Some of the games you don't need it really to prepare. Big games comes easy.
Do any of you have any superstitions? You mentioned you touch the match ball before you go out, but you hear some crazy things that players do. Do any of you have anything that you have to do? Touch something, wear something, speak to someone? I don't know, cut your hair, don't cut your hair.
Not really. When I was young, I used to do something, but not anymore.
No. Dave?
No, I used to do...
Just run?
No, normally. Before my injury, I was crazy with superstition.
Were you?
Yeah, but when I got injury, I said...
There's no point.
This is the future that is going to happen to you. So now I have obviously my routines, but no more superstitions.
And Juan, superstitions?
Yeah, some routines, yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. And if you don't do it, how do you feel? Or do you always do it?
I do it without thinking, because it's normal for me now, for example, just to put my left foot on before the right one, always.
Okay.
To step in the pitch with the right foot. I don't know, so many things like this.
Now, Adam Sankey has a question for you, Juan. What's your most memorable goal that you've scored for Chelsea?
The one I always remember, it was in here, in this goal. And Fernando crossed the ball to the second post, and I scored a volley against Man United. I think it was in... Yeah, it was my first season here in Premier League, and I always remember that goal.
Alessio says, what languages do you all speak other than Spanish and English? So, what else? Fernando?
No.
Just Spanish and English? That's enough.
Spanish, English.
Spanish, English, good. A little bit of something else?
Portuguese.
A little bit of Portuguese. A little bit of French?
No.
Italian? Okay, I'm going to stop.
We can understand. We can understand Italian, Argentinian.
Dave, I'm imagining French.
French. Yeah.
Spanish, English.
He speaks French better than Spanish.
Do you now? That's interesting. And Juan, how many languages or bits and pieces?
He tries to speak every language.
Yeah, I try to.
You try to speak
even Hebrew. I was in Israel and I tried to speak Hebrew, so yeah.
How did it go? Was it good?
No, bad.
No, it was bad. Okay. We'll move on. And Cass Gab says, Juan, I love reading 1 hour behind. Have you always enjoyed writing?
Yes, but sometimes it's difficult, to be honest. I have to
find the time.
To find the time and to find the feeling to do it, because sometimes when you lose, it's Sunday, you have lost the game, and it's hard to have time to write and to post the blog. But well, I always do it because it's enjoy the response that they have, the comments. Some people is waiting from Monday to come just to read the blog, or that's what they say me. So it's nice. It's nice for me to do it. I just try to get in contact with them, just speaking about football, about London, about my life. So yeah, I just try to do it in my way.
Do you both read the blog?
No.
Okay,
he doesn't know that it exists.
It's good friend support there.
I'd rather.
Alexander Metchev says, Fernando, why did you change your hairstyle?
This is always the same question.
It's the big questions everyone wants to know.
But it's not the style, it's just to your hair or don't do it.
That's it?
That's it.
That's it? You just woke up one morning and spoke to your wife's uncle and said, get rid of it?
Yeah, not simple.
We'll sit outside in the garden and we'll just get rid of it.
It's too cold.
It's too cold at the moment. We don't do that at the moment.
Not in London.
This is to all of you. So, Dave, what's your favourite? This is from Ahmad, who's a true blue. What's your favourite band, favourite group? What music do you like listening to?
No, now I don't have a favorite group. I used to listen.
Are you trying to give the impression that he doesn't have very good taste in music?
Not at all.
Okay. What does he like? What did he listen to that you don't like?
Oh, he listened every day a different thing, completely different. It had no sense.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that's
a bit of
variety.
everything, but a bit of nothing at the same time.
Yeah.
He likes everything.
He likes everything. Okay. We'll just leave that there because it's not going.
No.
Vittori says, hello, Mata, Torres and Aspi. What's been the best moment in your career of football? I'll come back to you, Dave. Your best moment in your whole career as a footballer.
My best moment.
Yeah.
I had a lot of them, but I think that when I came after my injury, after 6 months without playing, it was like a feeling that I never had, and was like a little boy playing football.
Amazing. Fernando, pick one.
For me?
Yeah. It's quite a few.
It's simple. It's my debut for Atletico when I was 17.
Because has that been a dream for you?
Yeah, that was the only dream I had when I was a kid. Be able to play for the team I support. And the weekend before I was in the stand watching the game.
Yeah.
And 5 days after I was on the pitch. So it's simple for me. It's that one.
Juan?
Well, I have to say 2 moments that Fernando was there as well, in both. The Champions League that we won for the first time for this club.
Amazing.
I think everyone remember that night. And when we won the World Cup, which was the first time as well for our country, so we have been lucky enough to be in great moments for our country and for our club.
You've all got some amazing memories and moments. Ella said, what kind of things are there to do in Spain? You can all jump in on this one. I'm going to Spain in February, and I'd be interested to know what you guys like to do when you go home. So who's going to tell me the best things to do in Spain? Anyone? Come on.
Depends where.
Pamplona? In Pamplona?
From where you are.
It's very Spain.
What should she
one
see?
of the good things in Spain is very different. From the north to the south is like two completely different countries.
Okay.
And Madrid is in the middle, so it's a bit of everything. You can wake up late. There's not a problem. You can go to have a good breakfast and visit Madrid in the morning. Is nice, especially in the summer, because not a lot of people is there, so you can drive with no traffic. But similar in London, always quiet in the summer. Have a nice lunch. You have time to sleep in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Time enough.
How's the sleeping going on?
The north of Spain as well is really nice. Is where I'm from. Fernando knows as well very good the north, so I think it's all from Galicia to País Vasco is very nice to visit.
To Navarra.
To Navarra as well.
No, I mean the days are so long. The days are so long.
But there's lots of sleeping, it seems.
No.
Get up late, then have a nap.
Everything is late, yeah. You have lunch late.
You can go. I remember I always talk with my teammates when I used to play in Spain. You finish the game 12 o'clock because the kickoff is 10. And after that, the restaurants are calling you to go to have a dinner at 1, 2. So everyone goes, have a dinner, finish 3, 4, go to have a drink, and after you can go to sleep. Days are so long, so you can
the day after, what happened? You have to wake up early.
How were you the next day?
Good.
Sleeping. So did you find it weird when you came here and everything's so early here?
Yeah, it was shorter. Shorter. I remember when I came to Liverpool after the first Champions League game, I wanted to go for dinner. Everything was closed, so
ordered pizza.
I drive back home and cook something by myself.
Oh.
It's different, but you have more time to rest in the night like this.
Now Daniel has a question for Juan, saying, follow the departure of Oriol, who he knows on loan with Valencia. Who do you play ping pong with? Because your ping pong buddies, you don't?
I don't.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think it would be disrespectful for him, so I don't play. No, I never play since he's gone.
Is there anyone else? We've talked about this, but
I could play against them.
I
could play against them, but it's not funny for me.
It's too easy.
Normally we go to the gym to work.
That's the truth.
Go to the gym to work. But you need a little bit of downtime. You know, when you said you need to rest, but you said to me last time that ping pong, he just laughed.
He tried. Wow.
You're not very good.
I can beat him easily.
Can he?
Maybe with the left hand, yeah, but with the right hand, no.
Ping pong, come on.
Dave?
I don't play. I don't play.
Man, you're 100% on your own here.
You know, I have to play with myself, with a table like this.
Oh yeah,
so playing with myself, which is sad.
You know what, though, that's just a little bit
If anyone
weird.
come to Cova and just play with me, it's ping pong.
Ping pong. No, don't say that, because there's going to be lots of people coming to come and play ping pong with you. Now, Lavissa has a question saying, what is the best thing about football? If someone didn't know anything about football, what's the best thing about football?
It's many good things. You do what you like.
Yeah.
You can do every day what you like the most, and I think what is making football great is the response of the fans.
Mm-hmm.
So, as Juan said before, days like the Boxing Day, you can see the stadium full of kids, and you go back when you were a kid,
mm-hmm.
and you remember when you went to the stadium and you could watch your heroes in front of you playing football, the way they feel. So now we know many kids, especially the kids, they feel this way when they are watching us playing. So it's great to be an example for them in this way.
Many good things about football. Now, our time together is coming to an end, but we do have something that we'd like you to do. We have a ball that's going to come in from somewhere, hopefully not at me. There we go. And we have a pen somewhere here, if you could pass that down to Juan. Now, this is one of the official World Cup balls you'll see at Brazil next summer. And what we'd like you to do is, absolutely, scribble on it, sign on it. And this is going to be a competition prize for one of the fans of the official Chelsea Facebook page. So you're all going to put your name on that. And then very shortly I'd like you to do a little Christmas message
For sure.
to everyone's watching in any language you choose.
One of the 6 languages.
One of the 6 languages that you've got, Juan. You can do anything. So we have, and I will take good care of that. Thank you very much. So Juan, if you'd like to look to your camera and a little message, Christmas
I'm the
message.
first, so in Spanish. Muchas felicidades a todos, felices fiestas, que tengáis unas grandes navidades, un gran año y que se cumplan todos vuestros deseos. Y un abrazo muy fuerte de los 3.
A quick one in English as well?
Yeah. Happy Christmas to everyone from all of us and from the team. I hope you enjoy your days with your family, and 2014 is going to be a great year for you.
Now, Dave, you could pick maybe French or do another one in Spanish for everyone. What a little French message into this camera over here.
I forgot my French now.
I thought it was better than your Spanish. To Juan.
Come on, French.
Joyeux Noël, and je vous félicite pour les fêtes de cette année. J'espère que vous allez avoir une très belle année 2014.
So, Fernando, as we've done English, Spanish and French, you almost have to pick a new language to do your Christmas message in. So this camera over here,
which one do you want?
You pick one.
In Portuguese.
Portuguese, not good enough for that.
Italian.
Feliz Natal is... Bon Natal.
Bon Natal.
It's just wishing everyone a wonderful Christmas. I hope you enjoy this time with family, friends, and hopefully next year will be the best year you can have. Feliz Navidad para todos. Espero que, como ha dicho Juan, el año que viene cumpláis todos vuestros objetivos y que paséis unas grandes fiestas.
Gentlemen, it's been an absolute pleasure. Thank you very much for being here. I hope you've enjoyed it and have a fabulous Christmas. Thank you so much for your company. Now, this is the ball that has just been signed by the boys, and all you've got to do is keep an eye out on Chelsea's official Facebook page for details of how to win this ball that I'm holding right now. But I hope you've enjoyed yourself. I hope some of your questions got answered there, and all that's left for us to say is have a very Merry Christmas.